everybody. Welcome to EduTap and also welcome to the government scheme session. I can already see people joining. Good morning Pratul, good morning Shalini, good morning Nitya. Alright. So see the scheme that we are going to cover today. It is revamped pharmaceutical technology upgradation assistance scheme. But before that, if you could please confirm that if it is it fine from your end or not. So it would be like I can proceed the session forward, because for the last one or two session even you must have been noticed, right? There is some problem that is happening with the connection. So if you could just confirm so that we can just move ahead. Good morning Santosh. All right, I think it's fine. Okay, so we are going to cover this particular session because definitely one of you has asked me to make a session on it. And why I am covering it, because recently it was in news on 11th of March 2024 only. It was in news. Why was it so? Because see, some modifications have been done on the existing scheme. So this scheme, that is the Pharmaceuticals Technology Upgradation Assistance Scheme, that was launched back in 2022. All right. However, with the time there were some modifications that were done, and finally the revamped version we have. Okay, so what are the new modifications that are done? We are going to look at it. Okay, but before that, here's an announcement for all the aspirants who are preparing for central regulatory bodies. We have come up with one-stop solution guide to all the queries that you must be having regarding the organization you want to join. For example, if you want to know more about RBI, NABARD, SEBI, then all the detailed information has been present here, along with the hierarchical structure, what will be your role once you join the organization, and everything. After that, definitely you would want to know about the recruitment process. What is the eligibility criteria, age wise, education qualification wise, what is the pattern of examination, what is the how many phases are there, what is the syllabus, and what not. All such queries then we have covered in the second section, and at the end we have given some steps that if you're going for self preparation you can follow on your own, so that you have a much better preparation with the proper guidance. So do not miss the opportunity. You can download these e-guidebooks which are free of cost from the link that is provided in the description box below. All right, now let's just start off with the scheme. And first of all, like, to the people who do not know what is this pharmaceutical, okay? So pharmaceutical is that particular sector that deals with the medicines and drugs and the things that are associated with it. Okay, so we are targeting, so I have now, if we just look at the name, it says pharmaceutical, so we are targeting pharmaceutical sector. And for what purpose? We want to upgrade the technology. Okay, now all the pharmaceutical that are already existing, and they are producing the products, it's being sold, they are getting the profit. So why would they want to have much of the upgradation in the sector? Why? Reason understand. Because for that it would require more money, more investment, right? Or maybe if new pharmaceutical units like MSME, they want to get established under the sector, they do not have that much money that they can that they can buy the technology, right? They would want to go for the traditional methods jo ki chale aa rahe hain, and that is like all are following that, and there is no problem with that, right? But what the government is aiming, the government wants to have the good the standards which the WHO has provided. So the World Health Organization has provided some good manufacturing practices, some standards it has provided, and to reach to that standard, even at national level, we have one drug and cosmetic rule of 1945. Initially it was 1940, then act was like modified later on 45. Okay, so drug and cosmetic rule we have made, like this act rules we have made in India, so that we can also achieve or we can reach to the standards of WHO GMP. Because if we will reach that target, definitely we would have market at international level, right? See, currently, and you must have seen various news where the India, it has been criticized for the substandards of the medicines, and in fact it, like, in various countries the India was allegedly blamed that because of the quality of the drug was not good, people have died, etc. Although there are no 100% claim, but allegedly, right? So there is a currently the reputation in pharmaceutical is still we have to upgrade at the international market, right? So for that purpose, at WHO standards we have, okay? So in India we made Schedule M. So Schedule M, simply you have to understand that we have some drugs and cosmetic rules. There are various schedules, right? One of that schedule is Schedule M, and Schedule M deals with what? It simply deals with some standards that we have made, the rules that we have made in India, that any company who is in pharmaceutical sector should follow these rules, should follow this Schedule M. Okay, so this scheme, when back it was launched in 2022, so we were following those standards like the Schedule M, it was there, or whatever be the other rules that we were following, right? But then what the government did, they established a steering committee to read and to analyze that are we still following the standard which is being given by WHO or not, right? Or what are the modifications that we can done so that our standard can be improved, right? So because in December 2023 government, they revised the schedule M, I hope now you know what is it, and in January 2024 also WHO has also some, some changes they have done in their WHO GMP standards. That is why government also, they revamped this particular scheme, because the aim of this scheme is to achieve the WHO GMP standards only, right? So for that they have also done this modification. So all in all, this scheme talks about it. Now, okay, this is the aim of the government. But why I as an MSME would want to upgrade my technology when I'm already getting the benefit? Or maybe I want to upgrade the technology but I do not have money. So that is why under the scheme government is going to provide with some financial assistance, right? And now, so that more and people, they can get lured under the pharmaceutical sector, or maybe the established unit also, if they are not willing to change themselves, right? But government want to attract them to follow the standard, to increase the standard, right? So that we can have an international market, or even our image can be improved at the international level. For that we have to lure them into the scheme, right? So that is why under the scheme, for the first category who wants to improve but they do not have the technology money for the technology, for them financial assistance will be provided, okay? And along with that, some incentives will be also provided to the companies, so that if anybody, any industry was initially unwilling to be part of it, but just because of the incentives, they would enter the program, they would enter the scheme, and the government will be able to achieve its target. Okay, so this is the basic essence of scheme. Now, like very basic, we are going to look at the new revamped version that was mentioned in PIB, right? So we are not going to talk about the previous version. Whatever be the latest news that is there, if any official notification will come again, you need not to worry. You have the schemes tab magazine there, the new the modified, whatever be the current development, it will be there, they will be mentioned. If you're going for self-study, you need not to worry. Whatever be the free sources you are referring to, there also there will be, if any new addition will be done, there it will be mentioned here, right? But however, whatever available information we have, we will just focus currently on it. So the launch year of this scheme is 2022, okay? But in 2024 it has been revamped. Okay, launch year, the scheme was launched in the pharmaceutical technology upgradation assistance was launched in 2022, but this revamping has been done in 2024, and it falls under the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. It's simple to understand, because see, what are drugs? These are chemicals only, right? So Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizer, it is the part of this, it is the implementing agency of the particular scheme. Okay, aim we have already understood, it is to help to upgrade the technology capacity of our pharmaceutical industries. And why do we want to do so? Why want to upgrade the technological capability? Because the government wants to ensure the alignment of our pharmaceutical industry with the global standards that are being set up by the World Health Organization. Okay, eligibility kya hai? Now this is one of the revamp that has been done under the eligibility criteria. Initially this was just for micro, small and medium enterprises. Initially the scheme was just for MSME, but in this revamped version, which has been launched on 11th of March 2024, any pharmaceutical manufacturing unit is eligible, but there is a cap also. You have to understand that government, they would put cap in each and everything. They can also invest limited amount of money in a certain scheme or certain program or certain person, right? So here it has been said that initially it was just for MSME, but now any pharmaceutical manufacturing unit is eligible for the scheme, for the incentives under the scheme or the financial assistance under the program. But there is a cap that their turnover should be less than 500 crore. Okay, to all the manufacturing unit whose turnover is less than 500 crore, they are eligible to get the assistance if they want technology or quality upgradation, right? But still in this also, preference will still remain to MSME, right? Preference still unhi ko di jayegi. See, not all the people or all the companies, or all the industries, they get the this assistance. First they have to showcase their project. To the eligible officials. Then if it is get passed, pass, then only assistance is provided, right? Varna to aise koi bhi aa jayega, anybody will come and say like I want to get assistance under it, right? That is why this preference word has been given, right, to the projects, even though it's open for everybody, all the manufacturing unit of which turnover is less than 500 crore, but still the preference will be given to the MSME. ठीक है, अब key features की बात करते हैं. What are the modifications that have been done? The first and very important modification that has been done, that now whatever be the assistance, financial assistance will be provided, it will be provided in the reimbursement basis and not the traditional credit link approach. What does it mean? It means that initially in credit link approach, it means what, the industry is going to the bank to ask for credit, to ask for loan, and on that the government was providing subsidy, but it allows a very restrictive approach to me as a beneficiary, as a person. What if I want to have some equity, मुझे equity raise करनी है, या I want to go for venture capital, I want to go for angel investment, right? I cannot do so because initially there was a very restrictive or only limited way I could actually get the financial assistance, because in the official notification it was mentioned that whoever we like credit, who would take loan from the bank, they would get subsidy on it, right? So government now, they want that the people, they should have more flexible financing option. There was a time when we were just dependent on banks for loan, but now we have other ways to raise the money, right? So that these industries, they can approach or they can get the benefit of those financing options. That is why government has said that now they are going to give, definitely they will provide you with some subsidy, means some of the financial assistance, but in the reimbursement basis. Reimbursement का मतलब क्या होता है? For example, my father said that okay, you can buy chips for yourself, okay, from the shop. Okay, I went there, I bought from my own I brought my from own money, and then when I came back home, I asked my father to give me like 10 rupees, 20 whatsoever, okay, that I have bought the chips for myself, right? So I will take that money from my father. This is reimbursement, means currently I have paid my money, but later on I am getting it back from the source which actually would have to help me. ठीक है, so here क्या होगा, reimbursement basis means initially industry would have to pay, but later on government will subsidize, means will give back some of the money. अब ये percentage is not mentioned in PIB. If you look at the previous scheme, there it was a mention कि 5% interest subvention मिल जाएगा, and in like 5% of interest subvention will be provided in general cases, and 6% to the SC/ST interest subvention in the loan when they are going to get the loan. ठीक है, and but there was a cap of 10 crore, but that was for when we were going for the traditional method. ठीक है, now they have said reimbursement method. So currently it's not clear that are they going to follow the same 5%, 6% or 10 crore wala ya nahi, because they have not come up with some official guidelines, right? But why did I tell you this? I told you this, but because if you're going for some other examination which might come before the official notification comes, and if there are these digits that exist, right, at least you should be aware that okay, initially it was the case. So maybe if you want to have guesswork, you can have on that. On only for that reason I've explained this to you, and I've not mentioned it in the slide because in the official notification it's not there, right? बट आई होप यू गेट एन आइडिया. एंड फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी से क्या होता है, डाइवर्सिफाइंग जो हमारे फाइनेंस ऑप्शन होता है, तो पार्टिसिपेटिंग यूनिट्स ज़्यादा आती है, वाइडर अडॉप्शन ऑफ स्कीम हो जाएगा, राइट? इनिशियली इफ आई हैव जस्ट ओनली वन वे दैट आई कैन टेक ओनली लोन फ्रॉम बैंक, देन इट बिकम्स आई माइट नॉट बी इंटरेस्टेड, राइट? बट इफ आई हैव मल्टीपल ऑप्शन, आई माइट बी इंटरेस्टेड अंडर द स्कीम. एंड वाई डज गवर्नमेंट वांट मी टू गेट इंटरेस्टेड? बिकॉज गवर्नमेंट वांट आर स्टैंडर्ड टू बी दैट ऑफ द international standard. ठीक है, apart from that the new whatever be the technology upgrades that will be keep in mind, that will be followed under the scheme, that will be as per the revised schedule M and the WHO GMP standards के अकॉर्डिंग जो न्यू अपग्रेड्स हैं वो होंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल HVAC विच इज़ हीटिंग वेंटिलेशन एंड एयर कंडीशनिंग सिस्टम इन द इंडस्ट्री, द वाटर एंड स्टीम यूटिलिटीज, टेस्टिंग लेबोरेटरीज इन इंडस्ट्रीज, स्टेबिलिटिंग चेम्बर्स, मतलब इनके स्टैंडर्ड्स जो है इट हैज़ ऑल्सो बीन रिवाइज्ड एज पर द रिवाइज स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ स्केड्यूल M and WHO GMP. ठीक है. Apart from that, now what has been done under the revised version, revamped version, whatever state government schemes that are there, which somehow caters to the same objective of the scheme, they can have also have like it has also been integrated, so they would have additional assistance, okay, from the state as well. And so that is to maximize the support of pharmaceutical industry, so that more and more people will be interested, like industries will be interested, right? And ultimately, like whatever be the verification under the industry, are they eligible or not, and all the monitoring and all that sort will be done by project management agency, okay, ensuring so that it is properly ensured that in this financial assistance incentive and everything, there is proper transparency, accountability, and efficient allocation of the sources. Ultimately, these were now the financial assistance that we talked about. Now talking about the incentive structure, right? ठीक है, कुछ incentive में मिलेगा. Now what are the incentive that will be given? So this we have understood कि देखो 500 crore तक को benefit है, right? Eligibility criteria is what? To the industries, manufacturing units whose turnover is less than 500 crore, right? So how? So for them incentives are also there. So what is the incentive? First of all, average turnover for the last 3 years will be taken into consideration, ठीक है? And then this is the list, okay? And here एक maximum limit भी है 1 crore per unit की, ठीक है? Because यहाँ पे percentage में बात की गई है. What does it mean? It means if there is a manufacturing unit whose turnover of the average of last 3 years is less than 50 crore, they will get 20% of the investment under eligible activities. Means आप normally समझ लो 20% of whatever be the investment that will be done, of that 20% the industry can get back as an incentive, ठीक है, if their last 3 years average turnover is less than 50 crore. turnover 50 करोड़ से अगर 250 करोड़ तक है, from 50 crore to 250 crore, less than, right? Please keep in mind it's less than 250 crore, then 15% of the investment will be given back as incentive. And then if the turnover is 250 से 500 करोड़ तक का है, तो 10% इन्वेस्टमेंट का मिल सकता है, ठीक है? बट देयर इज अ मैक्सिमम यूनिट ऑल्सो 1 करोड़ पर यूनिट के हिसाब से, ठीक है? So that was all about the scheme, and again this was the news about it, ठीक है? Now there's a homework for you all. Try to attempt this, and if these are the toppers of the last session. Murali said the right answer, Mohan said the right answer, we have Yuvraj said the right answer, and then we have Avinash saying the right answer, then we have ASD saying the right answer, Fitness said the right answer, we have Titanium, we have Justice, Titanium said the right answer, Justice, yes, see if it's a, I will look at this particular portal, if just a portal, you know, will cover that in our ESI news that we cover, but it's just a comprehensive scheme, definitely I'll make a session on that. Aditi said the right answer, Nidhi said the right answer, welcome Nidhi. Ayush said the right answer, okay, and yes Ayush, the question that you mentioned, it's right only for 10% of the total installation that will be done. 15 till 15 HP money will be provided, for rest of it's 7.5 only, okay? Then Srishti, okay, Srishti, I'll talk with Kritika ma'am, who takes finance current affair. If she has already covered there or she is in future planning to cover it there, I'll let you know, and if she is not covering, then I'll cover it, okay? Fair Vijay said the right answer, okay, and then we have जोशी ने इलेक्ट्रल बॉन्ड स्कीम, देखो जो इलेक्ट्रल बॉन्ड स्कीम है ना, अभी थोड़ा कंट्रोवर्शियल में है, ठीक है? तो वंस वी हैव यू नो सम क्लीन चिट ओवर इट एंड ऑल स्टफ, देन इट्स वर्थी टू study about it. But if there is so much controversy that is going on, so currently, you know, it won't be asked in examination. Nothing that is controversial to the government will be asked in the examination. So first let's wait for it, and then if it's required, I'll definitely make a scheme on that. Rushi said the right answer, then we have Rohit saying the right answer, Dark said the right answer, and Vijay, I'll just comment down, okay? I would have to see like what was the second statement that you are referring to. Shubham said the right answer, Ankit welcome said the right answer, then we have Shubhashri saying the right answer, Kinshuk said the right answer, welcome. Riya said the right answer, welcome Riya. And these were before that. यहाँ पे very many people were confused. They were marking option number D or B. I don't know why. Okay. See, option number E was the correct answer. Where we understood कौन सी scheme थी वो? I don't know, even remember the scheme, right? But जो last था कि जो okay, I'll just comment it down जिन्होंने गलत लिखा था, but yes, the scheme before that, it was E was the right answer to it. I cannot recall the name correctly, but yes, Jatin, Sachin, Vijay, we had Rahul said the right answer, Vikas said the right answer, Jyoti, then we have Jamal said the right answer, Rani said the right answer, Mamta said the right answer, Nitesh, Shiva, Riya said the right answer, Mronal said the right answer. Okay, Mronal, I have taken the suggestion, and Vandita said the right answer. Siva, PDF जो होती है ना, it takes 24 hours gap between the session and when it will be provided in the Telegram channel. For that you can join our Telegram channel. Within 24 hours you'll get there. And for more such video on YouTube, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. So that is all in this video. I'll see if there are some questions. ठीक है. Good morning ma'am. Covering 1 or 2 schemes per day will be sufficient as of now, as we cover most of the schemes before the exam. Okay Priya, like if you're going for RBI, I would say you can cover like 3 to 4 because RBI is near. If you're preparing for NABARD, I would say yeah, one or two is like more than enough. Okay. And but yes, before the examination you will be able to complete a lot of schemes, that's for sure. But I would recommend in between just keep on having the revision as well. For example, if you have done 6-7 schemes, then please revise that and then move ahead. Otherwise it will be a lot to take for your brain, right? So that is something that you can do. Right, so that is all. We'll meet again with another video on another lecture on the another scheme. Until then, all the very best for your examination, and thank you.